Hi guys, it's Ali and welcome to today's video. So today guys, we're back with a scraps to something video. I've got my scrap box of papers and I've got my little lacy fabric scrap box there as well. So I'll just put them over there for a minute. And today we're going to make some of these little embellishments. They could be like faux book plates, you know, you could stamp different words on them, or they could just be a little embellishment that you stuck on a pocket or a tag, or you could use them as a little tuck or anything. So that's what we're going to make today, just using some scraps up. I just need to get a couple of book pages. I meant to put some on my desk before I started. Bear with me guys. I always think I'm organised and then remember I've forgotten something. Let's just get some book pages out of there. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do is, let's get some scraps out. Which ones? We want decent sized scraps for these. Let's get them for now. Let's see how we do with that. Okay, so let's just pick a piece. Let's go with this one. So I'm just going to cut a rectangle. I'm not being fussy with them. You can cut them however big or however small you want to. I'm just putting it on my piece of pattern paper. I'm just going to cut around it, leaving a border, because I want to fold my edges in. You know, like when you're making a journal, when you tuck your edges in, just like that, and then we get a neat finish. I just turn them over. Let's just get the rubbish bin. Let's just take them out. My desk's a mess as per usual. Yeah, when I'm covering my journal, I just fold my corners in like that. It just gives it a neat finish. I should have left it a little bit bigger really this side, but we'll see if we can manage. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to glue my corners down first. I mean, if you don't want to do it this way, you could just put paper on the top. I just think it gives a nicer finish rounding it, doing your corners like this. But that's entirely up to you. If you just want to put paper on the top, you go and do that. Look at the state of that. My hands are full of glue from a project I've just been finishing off, but that's the back, so we're not going to worry about the back, as long as the front's okay. And then I'm just going to fold up all my sides, just to get a nice neat finish. You know, then you get a nice finish all the way around. So let's glue them down then. Really quick and easy. But it's nice to have some little embellishments on hand, isn't it, when you're making your ephemera? Just to embellish with. I like things like this. You can just add on to a pocket or a tag or whatever you want to. Right, so just like that, and then you can see it's covered nicely there. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put, let's have a look in my fabric scraps. I'll put a piece of cheesecloth down like I did with the first one, just to show you. This is just coffee dyed cheesecloth. I'm just going to cut a piece. You can put whatever you want, fabric, lace, cheesecloth. You don't have to put anything on if you don't want to. I'm just going to put that on there and put some glue all over. Just stick it on. Like that. Now it's up to you if you want to cut the ends off or whether you're happy enough to leave them like that. I'm just going to trim them little bits off. Just like that. Tidy it up a bit, and then I'm just going to get a little piece of book page. I'm just going to rip a piece. Now if you've got some nice stamps with words on, I didn't get my stamps out today, but we might make some more with stamps. I've just got labels out today with words on to use. I did put the word journal on a stamping block that I might stamp, but we'll just make a few using the little words like I've done on that one. I've just put travel on that one there. So where's my ink? I'm going to ink around my edge with walnut stain. I'm going to ink around the edge of my embellishment as well. Yeah, they could be little faux book plates, couldn't they, if you put journal on, or memories, or anything you want to. Okay, so then I'm going to put my piece of book page on there, and then I've got my pokey tool. I'm just going to grab some little brads out. Let's just get some. I've been sorting out my brads this morning, so I've got some little ones here. Let's just put them there, and I'm just going to put 2 little brads in, one at each end. Now if you've not got brads, you could just glue your paper down and stick on Nouveau drops or gems, whatever you've got in your stash. You don't have to have brads to do this project. You can just make do with whatever embellishments you've got in your stash. I'm just using these because I've got them. I've had these brads for years and finally found a use for them. Yeah, just like that. And then I'm going to put a little word on there. I've got a few different kind of words out. Let's have a look what we want to put on here. What about that one? Moment. Let's put that on there. I'm just going to ink around it and then glue it down, and then just stick it on there. And then I think, depending what I do with them, if I was to put them on the front of a journal, I'd probably make them a little bit bigger and put on some little flowers or something. But I'm just going to do embellishments today, and then we might make some book plates later on. So there we go, there's another one. So that's 2 there. Right, let's get another piece of card. I've got everything everywhere. What did I do with my card? Let's get a piece of this card from here. Okay, let's cut another piece. Do one a bit bigger this time. What should we do? Let's put it on here. So I'm going to make sure I leave myself plenty of room this time to fold up. So I'm just trimming round my corners, and again I'm just going to fold in my corners like that. And then put some glue on. Okay, right, let's put some glue on here. Just fold up my sides. I just think it gives it a nice neat finish. And you're not going to see the backs of them because they're going to be stuck to something, aren't they? So you don't have to be overly fussy. But yeah, you could put some little flowers on or any embellishments you want to. I'm just going to keep these plain and simple, but we might come back on and do some like bigger book plate ones that we could put on the front of journals. That might be nice. Okay, so you end up with nice corners when you do it that way. So let's just ink around the edge. I'm going to stick with my walnut stain. Yeah, I like just having a box of stuff like this when I'm putting a journal together. Then I can just go in it if there's anything I need or if there's anything I'm looking for, and see if I've got it. Okay, so again I'm just going to rip some book page. Right, I want to put something underneath the book page, don't I? Let's have a look what we've got in the scrap box in a minute. Let's just put some ink around here. Yeah, and you could mass make these, a project that you could mass make. They're not hard to do, are they? Right, let's have a look what we want to put on this one. Let's have a piece of lace. And I'm going to have it hanging over the edge a little bit, this piece. Oh, I've knocked all my little, what do we call them? Brads everywhere. I should probably use my 3-in-1 for this, but I think this will stick it down. It's only very thin crocheted lace. Yeah, I'm going to leave it sort of overhanging a bit here. They're a bit like clusters really, aren't they, to be honest? And then I'm going to put that there. Just just going to ink over a bit more, and I'm going to make my holes. There's one. The hardest thing is opening these brads and you know, opening them so you can close them. Does that make any sense? There we go, done it. And then just make sure it's straight and put another one here. Now, like I said, I've got a little stamp set I'll show you now. Don't know whether it'll fit on here. My hands are covered in glue. Oh dear me. These are tiny little brads, so they're not the easiest to open. Struggling to open these. Oh, there we go. I think I've done it. Right, there we go. So there's another one with that little bit of lace. Yeah, what I've done is I've got a little alphabet stamp set here, and I've put the word journal onto a stamping block. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just see if I stamp it and see whether I can fit it on there. I could go over these with my, you know, my embossing glaze. That'll be nice for some book plates. So I've stamped the word journal. Where's my decal edge scissors? Let's just cut around it. Let's just put that out the way for a minute. Just get my little bin. You know, if you've got an alphabet stamp set in your stash, then you can stamp whatever you want to. Make them as big or as small as you want to. So there's the word journal. Let's just go around this because it's quite bright. I'm going to go over it with my walnut stain, I think. I'm just going to go over it a little bit because it's too white. I'm going to use that to go over it with, and then I'm just going to go around the edge with my dauber. And that should just, oh there we go, just about fits on. You can just see the brads. There we go, there's another one. Right, shall we do another one with journal on? Let's do this one here. It's nice paper. Let's get a piece of again, I'm just going to cut around it. I'm getting through these scraps now, guys. I'm getting there, yeah. The only problem is when I'm doing different projects, I'm creating even more scraps. Oh dear me. You'll never be without scraps, will we? But we're just going to enjoy using them and make the most of what we can with them. Let me just get that horrible dry glue off my fingers. It looks awful. Right, let's put some glue on these then. I mean, you could stitch around these. They might be nice stitched. I might do that actually. I think that'll just finish them off if I do some stitching over them. But my camera isn't positioned to show you stitching. I'd have to try and rig the camera up somewhere else, and I don't really have anywhere else that I could do it, just, you know, to show you the sewing bit. But yeah, not really got the facility to show you me stitching. Right, let's stick this down then. You've got the idea, I think, now, haven't you, of how to make them. There we go. Right, that's nice paper, isn't it? Right, let's just get some, and you know, I've got some coloured brads as well. I could get them out. I've got pink and I've got green. We've got a bit of pink in there, haven't we? So perhaps we could use that. Right, let's have a look for some fabric. Bear with me a second, guys. Right, fabric, let's have a look. We've got some lace there. Got a little lace flower there. What about that flower? What about if I cut the flower in half? Put it like that. If we put some book page on there first, let's just get some book page. I don't know if that'll be long enough, to be honest. Let's just have a look. Right, okay, let's put some ink around here. Okay, let's put that down. I mean, I could have even put some cheesecloth underneath as well, couldn't I? Should we put a little piece of cheesecloth as well? Oh yeah, I think I've got a piece here somewhere. Yeah, I have, just a piece there. Let's just put that on. On there like that. Oh, put that the right way. Just then you can see that little bit of cheesecloth peeping out the other side. And then let's glue these on. I don't know whether these are going to stick with this glue, but I'm going to try. Save getting my 3-in-1 out. It might do. On that side. And on this side. Okay, right, let us stamp the word journal again. What colour ink should we use? I've got a few different coloured inks out. I'm sure I got like a burgundy one out, didn't I? There it is. This one is called Plum. Stamp on there. Oh, that's not very good, is it? Let's try again. That's better. Right, where's the lid gone? Let's cut around this. Yeah, I've just used this little alphabet stamp set here. It comes in really handy for stamping little bits. Just going to go over. Right, I'm going to stick that down. Like that. And then I'm going to get some, I'm sure I've got some little pink brads in this box. Oh, actually I've got some little flowers. We could perhaps use them, like a burgundy colour. There's one, because I wouldn't use them on anything else, I don't think. Let's use them. Right, let's put some holes in. I'm just going to go at the end of the word. Yeah, these are just like little flowers. I've had these forever and a day. Honestly, I really have. So it's nice to get these things out and use them. It's amazing what you can make with scraps of paper, isn't it, when you think about it? It really is. I've got a basket full of stuff now that we've made. The only thing I struggle with is opening these things. There we go, there's one. Yeah, that's different, isn't it? And let's put the other one at the other end. There. Oops, I'm stuck to everything. Right, what have I done with the other one? That glue seems to have stuck that flower down, so. Okay, let's just open that out. Yeah, I like that one. There we go, there's that one. Right, let's do another one. Let's have a green one. Shall we do some square ones this time instead of rectangles? let's do 2 squares. Right, let's just get some paper. Just leave enough to turn up my corners. I'm definitely not saving these little scraps of paper, definitely not. No way. Right, let's fold these in. I'm sorry about all the glue on my fingers, guys. It looks awful, doesn't it? That glue that I'm using it's really sticky. Okay, same again. Okay. So what are you up to, guys? I've just finished filming the last video for the cascading journal, and I've done 2. I did one finishing it off, and then I did another flip through, so that'll be coming up. Well, by the time you're watching this, you might have seen it. I'm not too sure what order they're going up, but that's finished now. So yeah, I'm thinking about what project to do next on camera, to be honest. I might do a little community post, like a poll, and see what people want. I was thinking either an Edith Holden journal. I'm working on sort of a springy kind of one off camera, so I didn't want to do that. So either an Edith Holden kind, steampunk, or a bee journal. I was thinking I've got all the stuff there to do a bee journal as well. Yeah, so I might do a little poll and see what people would like. Okay, so that's a square one for a change. Which way around should we go? That way? Oh, the glue is driving me mad. All stuck to my fingers. Yucky do. Right, let's just get some scraps of fabric. What have we got now? Oh yeah, there's a bit of green lace there. Let's have some of that. Right, put some glue on here. Okay. Which way does it go? That way. Just going to leave it hanging off the edge a little bit. I'll put them in back in, them scraps, because they do come in handy, them kind of scraps, for when you're doing clusters and that. Right, let's get some book page. These are that brittle you don't hardly have to touch them and they break. A bit big, that one. Yeah, I think we want to do it a bit thinner. Right, let's put some ink over. I better look how long I'd been on, hadn't I? Oh, 20 minutes. We'll do a few more. I've got about half an hour till the girls are due home from school, so it's fine. Right, let's put this on then. Poke. There's one. In fact, I've got some green ones as well as pink. Sorry if I just knocked the camera then. Got some little green ones. I'm just trying to see. Got some green flowers. Should we use them? If I can get them through. Right. There we go. There's one. These are a little bit big if I'm honest, but we'll use it while I've got it out. And there's two. Right, let's get a little word on this one. What have we got? What does that say? Believe in yourself, but that's a bit big. We'll do that one next. Opportunity, serenity, patience. Oh dear me. Thankful. Shall we have that one? Will that fit on? I think I prefer the rectangle shape to the square ones, to be honest. I think that might just fit on if I just edge it. Some glue on. Oh, there we go, just about fits in the middle there. And like I said, when I come to put them in the journal, if I want to add some flowers or some a bit more embellishing, then I can do that, can't I? So there's that one. Let's do this other square one then. Let's get a piece of paper. But will that be big enough? Yeah, it should be. I'm looking forward to putting the journals together with the stuff that we're making. Be very different doing an eclectic journal, just putting in whatever I want to without sticking to sort of a theme. I'm not used to, excuse me, I'm not used to doing that. I've normally always got a theme to work with. So that'll be nice to do that. I've had to wait for the banging and hammering and drilling to stop before I could turn on the camera. Oh dear me. There's not a day goes by without there's no drilling noise or banging and hammering. They've really took the place to pieces, whatever they're doing with it, I don't know. On this side. Right, there we go. What do we want to put on here? I've got some lace there. Or should we have some more cheesecloth? What colour have I got there? Let's see what scraps I've got. Some of this. No, I don't like that. What's these? I've got all sorts at the bottom of here, honestly. What's that? There we go, we'll have that for a change. It's another thing, it's nice to get out and use all my scrappy fabric lacy bits. They are just a bit like clusters really, aren't they, only with like a nameplate on the front. But yeah, I think I might do some bigger ones, you know, with sort of bigger words that I could put on the front of a journal. Maybe that's another idea for another video, similar to this one. There we go, let's just put them bits in the bin. Right, let's ink over here. Okay, that on. Right, let's put some of these. I don't think that Believe in Yourself is going to fit on. I think it's going to be too big. I haven't got any nails. I've cut them all this morning, so I'm struggling to open the backs of the brads. Yeah, I'll probably carry on and make a few more once I've got everything out. When I've turned the camera off, will that fit on there? No, it's too big. Believe in Yourself. Let's have a look what else we've got. Beauty. Let's put that on. So So there's that one. Right, let's grab another one. What have I done today? Nothing really. I went into I went nipped to the chemist for hubby this morning because he's not feeling great. He's absolutely full of a cold. I wanted to get him some, you know, the night and day capsules. So I went to the chemist. I was only gone half an hour. But the weather was nice. The sun was shining. It was a bit cold, but it was nice to get some fresh air. It's very unlike hubby to not feel well. He's normally just soldiers on, but he's full of it, really full of it. I'm just hoping he doesn't pass it on to us all, because we all don't want it. No, I don't want it, definitely not. Oh dear me. So we was just having an hour on the couch, so I thought I'll turn the camera on and do this video. I had it, and I was thinking, I got my notebook out last night, just writing some ideas down, what I can do, you know, with the scraps to something. And I thought about these. I try and do things that I would use, you know, there's no point in me making things that I wouldn't use in a journal and that. So, yeah, I would definitely use these. Okay. We've got the dentist tomorrow, me and the girls. They're not happy about that at all. So, yeah, we'll see what they've got to say. Right, okay, there's that side. Yeah, I just think them corners finish it off, folding over. Oh, the glue's all stuck to my hands. Right, let's think. Okay, and we want something else to go on there. What do we want? We got down here. I never get to the bottom. I never look underneath. I only look at the top. What's this? I don't know what this must have come off. Oh, I know what it's come off one of the girls' little dresses when they were tiny. I found it in the cupboard. No, that's too thick for this project. What's that piece of coffee dyed lace? No. Yeah, what's that? Yeah, we'll have that piece of coffee dyed lace, I think. Might put some cheesecloth under as well on here, I think. I need to coffee dye some more of this. I use an awful lot of this stuff, this cheesecloth. I put it on everything. Anybody else do that? I do like it. I like the texture it gives to your projects. Yeah, I use it all the time. Okay, stick that down then. I'm going to leave it hanging and then I'm going to stick this on. Oh well, at least I know my glue sticks fabric as well. Like that. I'm just going to trim it off a little bit at the end. That's it. Right, book page. What time are we on, guys? Right, I think I'll do one more after this. Oh, there you go. Can you hear it? Maybe I won't do one more then. Let's see how we get on now. Whether they're just... Sometimes they just turn the drill on for a minute and then you don't know they're carrying on with the drilling. So I'll probably call it a day after this one. I'm sure you can hear that drill now. Oh, do you know what? It's so annoying. I know people have got to get work done, but it's all day long, on and off, on and off. It's been like this for weeks, honestly. It really has. Okay. Right, let's get some brads. Yeah, so I think I'll call it a day after this one then, because you don't want to listen to that on the video. I don't want to listen to it. Oh, come on, get in. Right, let's open these. Yeah, so I will probably add to these when I put them in a journal, depending on where I put them. tons of flowers. I sorted my cupboard out. I have a cupboard on the landing that's got all like excess things, you know, that I don't use every day. So I had a tidy out in there over the weekend, and I've found lots of paper flowers and embellishments and that I can use that I forgot I had. Oh, we're banging with a hammer now. Can you hear that? Right, let's stick a word on there then. What does that say? Follow your dreams. Let's have that one. Okay. Okay, let's just put these bits and pieces away and then I'll show you what we've done. Right, let's have a look how many we've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 we've got done. But yeah, you could mass make these, couldn't you, quite easily. I'll zoom in a little bit. I did enjoy doing them actually. Down a little bit. So there we go then, guys. As always, thank you so much for stopping by to watch, and take care, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye.